Guys, Emaze in here, in the same shirt I was in last night. Um, okay. Well, I'm gonna try doing this new thing, cause I thought it'd be kinda cool. If you guys don't like it, tell me, and I'll stop. If you guys do like it, I will keep going, I will keep doing it for you guys, but I need your guys' opinion on it. So I'm just gonna try it out. So, like I mentioned in a, I'm sorry, mentioned in a previous video, I'm a writer, and I do plan on getting my books published, and I wanted to read you guys one of those books, and see if you guys like it, hit the thumbs up button, and I might do another one, if you guys really like it. So, yeah. And if you try to copyright these books, I will sue you. Just getting that out there. Because I don't want someone else writing my book. It'd be mean. So, these books aren't close to finish. I'm just gonna read them as I'm writing them. Not not the exact same time. But yeah. So this book is called The White Hood. And yeah, so let's start. Chapter 1. Hood. It is said that the White Hood has bright glowing eyes and no face, with a white cap that the guards say he has the power to break down steel doors, run faster than the fastest horse, and can jump over 50-foot gates. He only steals the most precious of treasures, and has never been close to caught. Some people say he has killed 20 men with a single swipe of his crystal steel sword. Why does he steal? One of the children asked. Some say he is building a palace made of treasure. Others say he gives it to the poor, but most think he does it just for the rush. Wow! Another kid says. That's a great story, Sir Hood. Thank you, he said. But be warned. It is said the White Hood walks here in Sallet. The children gasped and then broke into laughter. So did the young man. He stood from the wood chair and grabbed his bearskin jacket. I must take my leave now, he said to the children. They whined loudly. The man put his warm coat on and walked to the door. He stopped in the doorframe and looked back at the children's happy faces. He loved the glow that reflected off their young, beautiful skin. Goodbye, children, he said, waving. Thank you, Sir Hood, the children said. Hood walked out the door through the town, the wind blowing on his face as he walked. The cool, crisp air made his lungs moist with each breath. He looked around. He walked into the market. It was almost supper time. He would grab a lunch and leave. He walked up to a fruit cart with a beautiful woman on the other side. Hello, handsome, she said. What do you want? Hood leaned on the counter. A cheese wedge, an apple, and a bottle of water. She grabbed the items. She put the apple and the cheese wedge in a cloth bag and grabbed the bottle of water. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, and so 5 silvers, she said, setting the items on the counter. Hood pulled out his coin bag and took out 5 silver coins, gave them to the woman, and took the food. He walked away, taking a bite out of the apple as he walked. He came to the gates, tall, made out of thick wood. He stared up at them for a moment, and then walked out onto the trail. The trail was peaceful to Hood. It was quiet and cool and beautiful. Hood walked down the trail for hours until sunset. He grabbed some dead branches from the trees. He set them into a small tent shape. He reached into his bag and took out some flint and steel. He slammed them together, making a small spark. He did it again, the sparks flying onto the dead wood, it catching fire. The warm glow of the flame shining on his face. He smiled, feeling proud of himself. He stared at the orange flames, enjoying the warmth. Good job, Tailory, a voice said. Hood jumped, going onto his rear end, supporting himself on his right arm. Looking at a woman in a gold dress, with blonde hair and a tan complexion. He breathed heavily in shock from her sudden appearance. He held his chest. Destiny, he said, going cross-legged. Do you really have to call me that? It is your name, she said. You don't usually visit. No, wait. He sighed and turned back to the fire. You don't usually visit me, he said. Destiny went onto her knees and then sat on her legs. There's never been need, she said. You've been just fine without me. I wouldn't call thievery fine, Hood replied. Come now, she said. You know I believe everything happens for a purpose. Hood shook his head, then looked back at her. So why are you here? She asked. I wanted to check up on you, she replied. Fine, he said. All your blessings working right? She asked. Yes. Well, she said, standing, I guess I'll go. Hood felt a burst of wind hit him up against his back. He looked back, and Destiny was gone. Hood lay on the ground. It was cold and wet. He shivered. Hood pulled his coat on tighter to keep warm. He never seemed to feel warm. He had killed innocent people before, and it always made him feel cold. Always. He shivered, only bad thoughts flowing through his mind, like every night. No family, no friends, no life, only stealing and killing. What kind of life is that? He thought. He was too cold. He reached into his bag and took out a white hood and slipped it on. He curled up into a ball, drifting off to sleep, a terrible sleep, a nightmare of a true memory. And that is all I'm reading today. So if you guys like this, just tell me that you'd like me to keep reading it, or just hit the thumbs up button. If you want me to keep reading it, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't, hit the thumbs down button. Or if you kind of liked it, just leave a comment. You know, yeah, keep reading this. It's cool. I don't know if you guys would like it. I'm only reading a short part of it today because I don't want to really bite your guys' ear off if you don't like it. So, yeah, and if you do like it, I actually might do other readings of my other books if you guys do like it. If you guys think that's a good idea, but otherwise, this is going to be it. So, tell me if you guys enjoyed it. Tell me if you guys liked it. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs down button. I don't care. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Whoa, what happened? What the hell? Wait a minute, what happened here? Oh my god! I have no idea what just happened. I'm sorry. Okay, so peace out. See you guys later. Comment. Don't comment. Leave a like. Leave a dislike. I don't care. Say something to get me to know if people want me to do this. And peace out.